All right, so today on Hot Thoughts with Tay, we're going to be talking about the differences between outdoor, greenhouse, and indoor. Now, obviously, some of you experienced motherfuckers might see this video and be like, bro, I don't need you to explain outdoor, indoor. This is for the motherfuckers who don't know. And then also, this is for the motherfuckers who don't want to take the time up to Google it themselves. So we're going to get right into what's the difference between outdoor, greenhouse, and indoor. So you would no longer be confused and you would no longer get fucked in the ass for your dollar. Let's continue. All right. So yeah, let's get right into it. We're going to start off with outdoor, which is obviously self-explanatory, guys. We're not even going to act dumb. Outdoor means it's grown outside, but we're going to see exactly like what that means. Like what's that going to bring us when we grow outside. So let's get right into it. All right, so outdoor cannabis cultivation, often called sun-grown weed, involves growing cannabis plants in its natural soil and sunlight. It is typically more cost-effective, sustainable, and high-yield alternative to indoor growing, often allowing plants to grow significantly larger. So when you grow outdoor, the plants get larger. That means you yield more bud back. You get more back, which means you can make more money. All right, that's one. There we go. Key features on the outdoor weed, right? Larger yields, what we just said. Flavor similar to wine. Outdoor grown cannabis is believed by many to have more complex flavor profile, often referred to as terroir. Due to this word terroir is new to me due to its interaction with local environment. All right, so we're gonna type that word. Terroir is a French term used to describe the environmental factors that affect a crop's phenotype, including unique environments, context, farming practices, and crop-specific grow habitat. Collectively, these contextual characteristics are said to have, and it just what's the name? Let me see. We're not going into that. Okay, so terroir just means basically like the crops are affected by its environment and allow for different types of flavors and profiles and stuff like that. That's interesting. Didn't know that. That's new to me. Appearance. Outdoor buds often have a darker green color due to the UV light. They're less dense than indoor buds and may have lower buds. What's up, babe? What's up? Often act more complex cycle density. It's generally cheaper and eliminates high electricity costs, lighting, and ventilation. So the ideal plant conditions for this outside is 60 degrees Fahrenheit to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. The plant needs 6 to 12 hours of direct unfiltered sunlight per day, and blah 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 blah, all this good shit. So yeah, y'all see the benefits. Obviously for growers, it's going to be that larger yield for the growers, and and for real growers who really take their time. This is, I think, the terroir thing. I think that's where you get to see the difference between different types of growers and stuff. So like someone who really takes care of their crop, their environment, they're going to have terroir. I hope I'm pronouncing that shit right. If I'm not, we're going to move the fuck on. All right, let's move on to greenhouse. All right, so greenhouse weed is a cannabis cultivation method that combines the benefits of indoor and outdoor growing using natural sunlight protected by a transparent structure. It's widely considered a middle ground in the industry, offering higher quality and more control than your traditional outdoor grows, while it being more cost effective and sustainable than full indoor warehouse grown. All right. So on here, like there you go. It's self-explanatory. Greenhouse, it's grown within a greenhouse. If you don't know, let's pull up what a greenhouse looks like for you guys. Let's, just in case for the motherfuckers who don't know, because somebody might be like, oh, greenhouse, and just think green and house. Fucking dweeb. Greenhouse. These are greenhouses. All of these are greenhouses. So you see like how light gets through all of these things, these structures, and they have air, ventilation. It's basically like you're outside, but you're protected. So you get a little bit more control on that grow. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the middle ground it was referring to. The key aspects in greenhouse cultivation, the quality and potency. The greenhouse cannabis often boasts similar terpene profiles and potency to indoor grown, with the same modern facilities producing 20 to 20% or higher percent THC. which is like, it's solid. This is why you can get some good ass greenhouse that could be mistaken for indoor. 100%. I've had it before. Don't think it's not true. These motherfuckers, if you've been getting greenhouse, let me just put this out there too. If you've been getting greenhouse from any company and that shit is like doo-doo garbage, shit old. Protection. The structure shields plants from harsh weather, pests, and disease. So you get protection from you get to protect your crop. Basically, it's locked inside of a structure, glass structure, or sometimes it's plastic material even that's protecting the structure in a greenhouse. So it's cost efficient. It's significantly cheaper to operate. It's significantly more cheaper than the indoor setups. Some estimate suggesting the 90% savings. My nigga, so if the setup was $1,000, you're going from paying $100, then $1,000 to $1,000. So like, think about that. Year-round growing greenhouse can extend growing seasons, enabling cultivation during colder, shorter days. Like, okay, so basically with greenhouse, you get the best of both worlds. Now, where I guess my big confusion has always been is then like, if you got so much control in the greenhouse, why aren't all greenhouse just like that? Like, and then at what point, how the fuck do you get that za? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's indoor, because I've seen some bullshit ass indoor. Moving on to indoor. All right, indoor weed refers to cannabis cultivated inside a controlled environment, such as a grow room, tent, or warehouse using artificial lighting, often LED lights or HPS, HVAC systems, frequently hydroponics. This method allows for precise control over light cycles, temperature, humidity, and nutrients, resulting in high quality, dense, and potent buds. Now, characteristics and advantages of indoor weed include quality and appearance. Indoor buds are typically denser, more visually appealing. They have bag appeal and are covered in a higher density of trichomes compared to outdoor grown cannabis. Due to the optimized conditions of the CO2 supplementation, indoor grown cannabis often has higher THC percentages, generally 2.5% higher than outdoor flower. The controlled environment ensures that the final product is consistent in flavor, aroma, and cannabinoid profile, regardless of the season. The year-round cultivation, indoor growing enables continuous year-round harvest, pest control. The indoor environment is easy to secure pest, mold, and environmental contaminants. Disadvantages, okay. Cost. Indoor cultivation is more expensive due to high energy consumptions, lights, fans, dehumidifiers, and the need for specialized equipment. Complexity. It requires more manual effort, knowledge of environmental control, and precise management of nutrient solutions. So that Zai you getting, what I'm reading from what I'm getting, I don't know what y'all getting, but from what I'm getting, that Zai you getting is because a motherfucker is taking his time. Like, he's being real scientific with it. You know what I'm saying? If the temperature is off 1 degree in his grow, then you don't get Zai. There's no Zai moving around. So this is very important. You know what I'm saying? Sustainability. Indoor growing has higher carbon footprint compared to some. Okay, obviously we know that. Okay, so key aspects is we don't need to know how to grow. We're not trying to teach how to grow. Yeah, so basically that's like, and this is where I think you kind of like, this is where we get, what is it called? We get like held at the gate as consumers. This is where I think, as far as how do you get like that real, like, because me, I can take a seed, from any strain I have that has a seed that's I plant it, and I guarantee you because I'm not a grower, I'm not going to get that same plant. So from after this knowledge, right, from here it's grower secrets. Like that's just it. Like, as far as really growing some good weed. And this is why I think a lot of particular people are successful in this business, because this is a skill. This is a skill. And planting is a skill. Gardening is a skill. Literally, and in all aspects of life. So if you have that skill and you're good at it, like, you're going to grow good shit. It's fruits, plants, vegetables, all that. So that's it, guys. Outdoor, greenhouse, indoor, regardless, regardless, you're going to get different effects. You're going to get different results. You're going to get different looks, different quality. Like I said, y'all, If y'all getting some indoor or greenhouse that is just completely trash and you like, and it's labeled that, and then you be like, man, this some indoor. The shit old.